よし。よし、じゃあやっていくかな。眠。中断。コンバットをするには、あなたのユニットを選んで A ボタンを押して、攻撃範赤くします。やること。こいつも入ってこれないか。どうしようかな。スリルをレベル20まで上げます。
Stay focused.
ゲルズ語の最後は今だと思う。なんでそっち来んの？おい、ユーリス君と遊んでろよ。
Ready when you are.
レオニーどこだな。
Who, me?
Sure thing.
先に上のやつの方が、上のやつを後にした方がいいかもしれない。ナイスオーバー。これならスリーでもいけるだろう。
That worked out.
The sun.
計略余ってる人。なんだかんだでみんな待ってんの。
Who, me? Leave it to
リ
me.
ッシーストライド準備。
Let's get to it.
Ready anytime. Ready and willing. I can help.
It's time.
こいつ苦手はないのか。
The death of Duke Garrett would present difficulties. One cannot negotiate with a corpse, after all.
ゲルズ公の死は ゲルズ語死んでねえぞまだ。ゲルズ語無視はディフィカルト難しい。なんか死体とは話せないみたいなこと言ってる。アーマーブレイクアップする。待って。なんか割り切る前に死にそうな気がする。移動系はもうこの道有利しか出てるけど。
Wow. I don't know who schemed you into this mess, but I'll make this quick for you.
誰がこんなことしたのかわかんねえが。早く終わらせてやる。やめてー。
Adorable.
スリルが仕留めきれる。たまにコントロールが設定きれる。よしよし。これって多分右のやつも上に寄ってくるから、それもまたスリルで落とす。なんとかしてレベル20までには上げたい。
Guess I'm pretty strong.
ああ、全然レベル上がんねえ。スリルはもう少し後か。
Damn, turning those poor fools into monsters? Ruthless.
Did I spy a fragment of a crest stone? Interesting. I've not seen an effect such as that.
Constance, this is not the time for research. Get it together. Don't let them near the Duke.
もう大丈夫。先にミホン倒して、あとはもう魔獣倒して終わりだから。そういう意味ではちょっと黄色マス踏んでおきたいんですけど、なんでスナイパーがまだいるんだよ。まあいいや、スリルのご飯だ。いるならいいや、もう先に呼んできちゃう。
Thank you.
Is this power really mine?
さすがにリシティアよりは劣ってきたのもあるよ。さすがに、なんかいける？出れちゃうんだしいっか。殴れる？あ、いった、ちょっと。
mastery.
ローレンツがブクドロ習得。いけんのか
I'm
なこれ
here to help. If you say so.
お、割れてるわ。ひびも入ってる。よし、割ってしまえ。演技使うにはまだ早い。死にません。まず一人。こっちはレベル結構上がるんだ。銃撃される前に。次のターン、レオニーとヒルダでスリルをピッて。ユーリスが必殺で持ってきそうなんだよ。スリルはこれがあるからよし、レベル20。これでスリルもドラゴンナイトだ。
I'll keep it up. Too easy.
よし。まだここのスナイパーは銀持ってねえから楽だな。サーベレイ。レベルできるだけ低いやつに倒させたい。スリルはスリルじゃなくてユーリスもちょっとストップ。
May my foes someday forgive me.
ヒルダかレオニー、削りは有利する。ナース、なんかうわ、見てなかった。
Huh? It worked out.
これでいいんか？
I think the coast is clear now.
海岸？
Phew. Well, that was bizarre and unfortunate. What the hell happened to them anyway?
The gulf of my ignorance prevents me from answering such a question.
呪われてさんってことは読めんだけど。モッキングバード。モッキングバードの盗賊たち。やったー、ヌーベル天魔手に入れた。これでコニーが普通に戦えるようになる。
Thank the goddess you were unharmed, my lord, and that the relic is safe and sound.
Yes, thanks to your intervention. Today was a day to make my blood run cold.
Colder than a Srang winter, I'd wager. Our foes gave us a pitched battle.
Yeah, they were nothing more than pawns.
It is a miracle that no harm came to your lordship or the relic, in spite of my clumsy efforts.
You don't sound quite yourself, Constance. I'd no idea what a toll life has taken on you. Perhaps it might cheer you to know that I intend to reward you for all that you've done today. For more than that, actually, I owe your parents a great debt for their services.
あなたの両親に借りがある。
I dare say that the church intended you to collect on it when they sent you.
The debt you owed my parents need not extend to their daughter. No reward shall be necessary.
報酬はいらないって言ってる。
Our help doesn't come for free. I think the relic will do nicely.
Ah, yes, by all means. Even if you have no use for it, perhaps you know somebody who does. These are the fetters of Dromi. They draw on the power of the crest of Obom. It's a priceless treasure that ended up in Dagda. After the truce, they sent it to us in friendship. One story holds that Saint Seros subjugated the 10 elites and the clans who followed them. There may have been a few clan elders who fled across the sea to escape suppression.
脱出するときに海を渡った。遺産をどうしたか。
The Empire's Minister of Foreign Affairs must hold on to every bit of leverage that he can. As the Empire's relations with the Church have chilled, it makes for a strong card to play.
冷遇されていた。
Which is why I feel a bit derelict in my duty here. I've put my feelings ahead of my role. The Minister of Foreign Affairs appears to be discarding his hand in order to repay a personal debt.
My lord. Oh, what a relief to be back at the monastery. I suppose the church will be wanting their relic.
Yeah, they might. but I've got grander plans for it.
もっといい方法か。
What? Of all the self-centered... Wait, do you mean to say that you're compatible? You bear the crest of Oban?
いや、宿って意味か。
Very good, Constance. Hey, friend, I've got a request.
提案が。
Can you talk the church into letting me borrow the relic for a bit?
If you believe anyone would lend you a relic, your wits are softer than I gave you credit for.
The crest of Oban has all but vanished from Fodlan. Nobody but me carries it now. I'm the only one in all of Fodlan who can use it. The church hanging on to it is useless.
使わない手はないだろう。これを使えるフォルダにたったとして。
Letting me make use of it is simply practical. Otherwise, it'll just be gathering dust in some stinky old vault.
教会に掛け合おう。変なことに使わないって言ってるのか。
Don't you worry your pretty little head. I won't use it for ill. I'd never be able to make it up to Duke Garrett after all. You can keep an eye on them while they're on loan. That'll make this whole thing go over easy as pie.
So this was the game you began when you offered your assistance. Well played.
Thanks. I figured the Duke has no use for them, and neither does the church. But I sure do. Ultimately, I want to use them to benefit the greater good. There's certainly no harm in that.
害はな。よし、これでインチキを一つ手に入れた。ああ、ユーリスはもうインチキボール。インチキ聖杯引退か。あれ、戦闘まで一回あるんだっけ。インチキ持たせるならやっぱ出てんだろうな。誰に持たせようかな、インチキボール。みんな普通に反撃手段を持ってんだよな。あ、じゃあ、インチキボールじゃなくて。レオニーはね、魅力微妙だから。微妙といってもなんか、使える使えないの、瀬戸際にフラフラさまよってるから、ちょっと魅力補強。で、バルタは、今、黄金リング持ってるの誰？マーチリング。まあ、クローンして持たせとこう、これは。で、バルタちょっと命中不安だから。いや、もっと命中不安なのがここにいた。バルトはちょっと縦だな。アーマー運用して考えてもいいかもしんない。で、カルケスは誰に持たせようかな。マリアンヌが手埋まってるから。魔法系もいねえんだよな。リッシー、コニー、マリアンヌで。バルタはちょっと命中20持たせてないから。まあこんなもんか。インチキボール。 あと1回残ってんだ、出撃。これサクッとクリアできそう。こっちなの。これはちょっとみんな状況に揃ってからじゃないと無理。こっちもでも5ミリル戦機体取っておきたいんだよな。いや、これもちょっとスリルが上級になってから、つまり来月。よし、行こう。
So basically, we just gotta defeat their leader, right?
ただ基本的に敵倒せばいいん
And
だ。
why don't we approach from? That won't work at all. Horses won't fit through there.
規模
I can't figure this out. I give up.
フィギュアって明らかにするって意味があるけど、答えを求めるって意味もあるのか。落ち着こう。落ち着いて考えてみようか。
But enemies never move how you want them to in a real battle, do they? I reckon I learned better on the battlefield.
戦場で学んだ方がいい。
Professor,
もっと。
I need to speak with you.
Ignatz, you alright?
I received a letter from my brother back home. There's some disturbing news. Monsters have been attacking merchants within the Alliance territories.
That happens all the time.
オルツァリメでいつもって意味か、これ。ラファエル、英語わかりやすいな。
I mean, that's how my parents died, so.
ここもI meanもつまりって意味ではなさそうだ。
Raphael, I didn't mean to bring up such a sensitive topic in your presence.
Hey,
そんなつ
don't
もり
worry
か。
about that. Come on, let's hear the rest of it.
Very well. These attacks seem to be focused on specific merchants.
いや、どっかの子にも見習ってほしい。あいつの英語マジでわかんねえ。日本語でも結構あいつわかんなかったぞ。何言ってんのか。
Those who are traveling from the territory of House Gloucester to the Regan Dukedom. Merchants traveling in the opposite direction, from Regan to Gloucester, don't suffer nearly as many attacks.
That doesn't make any sense. Someone's gotta deal with those monsters, though.
Agreed. At this rate, my father and brother can't conduct business without risking their lives. Professor, could you assist me? I need your help exterminating these creatures.
Now you're talking. I'm going too. I'm not learning anything in a classroom. You're gonna go, right, Professor? Don't you want to help these folks?
やだ。ラファエルの英語わかりやすい。出発しよ
Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist.
う。なんか日本語で知ってるデパートとは全く違うわ。ここ。
Thank you so much, Professor. And Raphael, I can't begin to express my gratitude.
感謝を。感謝の意を示します。っていう感じなのかな。学校だとセンキューベルマッチぐらいしか習わねえかんな。敵のレベルからユーリスポニーよりちょっと強いのか。目標バルタをレベル20まで上げる。ああ、11人出れるんだ。居残り1人。ラファエルが強制出撃なんだよな。 スリルは誰の下につけようかな。リッシーかな。支援結構長いし。今回はゲルズ語見てなのいねえから。いけるいける。クロードにストライドは持たせたくない。シーダン。ああ、これでコニー。まさか命中補強されないこの騎士団。ただでさえコニー命中不安なのに。やっぱリッシーとともにでもリッシー魅力クソだから。リッシー魅力クソだからストライドがいいんだよな。いや、ストライドここにちょうどいいのがいる。リッシーからラファエルにストライド。リッシーは魅力クソだから。ユーリスね。もうでも戦技クソなんだよなこれ。なんだ30って。もうこの補強っぷりは嬉しいんだよな。ちょっとこう。ユーリスは2分になったらお茶会だひたすら。いや、これね、多分バルタに持たせた方がいいかもしれないな、最終的に。魅力クソで物理魔法両方できるやつ。イグナーツにはちょっとインデックス最終的に。それバルタまだ式 B ないでしょ。やっとバルタはこれをつけられるようになる。もう、でも、どうせだったら命中を補ってほしいな。でも魅力バルタもそんな高くないんだよな。フリルは最終的にこれ。バルタの場合、命中の方がいいな。ちょっと待って、ゼラウト。意外と何持ってんねん、今これ。天井大掃除のやつか。まあ、補正は優秀だけど、多分最終的にこいつもいらなくなるんだよ。一発撃つだけだったらこっちでもいいしな。いや、ダメだ。命中が違う。 一発撃つにしても。あとのこの辺全部撃ったろ。知らんわ、それでいいかな。そんないないんだよな、ここ。下がるんかい。リッシー、場合によってもベルちゃんそこ送っていい。ベルちゃん。ラファエルがこっちにいるのか。ラファエルとなって場所逆だった今。こっちにはちょっと主力を送る。ベレナーツクロード、バルタ、ベレナーツクロードリッシーがいるから大丈夫でしょ。結構な渋滞が予想されるんだよ。だからバルタじゃなくて、リッシー多分移動力足んないからな。回復2枚。
Well,
ユーリスのアイアン直しとこう。ユーリスとヒルダのアイアン修理。
is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that? Thanks a bunch. Is that? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
ユーリスキルソードもキルソードってないのまだ。ないですね。まあ、じゃあこれぶっ壊れかけのがあるから。
Well, is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
よし、ユーリスくらいだとキルソードの方がいいかもしれない。下はユーしげ。
Monsters! Be gone! Look! The monsters are attacking those merchants again.
Looks like there's some humans mixed in there. Maybe they're controlling the monsters. If they are, do you think we just have to take out the leader?
Let's get started, before it's too late.
お、そうなる。
The merchants could probably escape, but we gotta get rid of those enemies who are blocking the path.
Look, a drawbridge. We can use that to cross, but we'll need to lower it first.
Stay focused. Let's get to who, me?
Ready and willing.
to me.マリアンヌが妖怪射程足んないだから。高速27、25してしまう。
Allow me to demonstrate. Each battle, a chance to grow.
バルタがたくさん倒さないとダメなんだ今回。
Let me at him. I got this.
Sure thing.
進んでウィンドスキープ。
Leave it to me.
飛ばせ。
Get up.
よし。
I just worked harder. まだストライクはまだ早い。
The sun.
20早いな。だから自力で勝つ。倒せるやつはできるだけ倒す。
At least you're no coward. Stronger the better.
So this is what the goddess grants me.
これは女神さんが期待を。右はもうユリス全部受ける。
Ready anytime.
誰か一人で行けないかな。
Pull out all the stops.
いやみんな強くなったよね。軽力ちゃんと当てられるの。アンチトキシン。
Come
水の後アーマー削れるかな。いける。
キャー I did it! I did!
Well done. Another one down. Predictable.
あ、行くよ。
I think not.
It's over.
ベレ次のターン
As
足
expected.
上げて。
Such power dwells within.
耐久系が上がっ
Let's do this!
た。よし。あー、ケンコロ。
Close call.
.できるだけナーツが倒す。
I actually won!
本当にお前の勝ちだよ。すげえすげえ。一人漏れるんだよ。なんかね。まず一人。
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
あと5人くらい倒さないとダメか。このターン止めるのはね、どっちか止めないとまずいな。4体で4人倒すのは不可能だから。うわくそ魅力。お前らクソクソンとクソじゃないか。落としたいのはね、こいつなんだ。ああ、もうどいつもこいつも命中不安もいやダメだったらギバイ。
You lost to me?
出せる。さあこいつも命中不安。命中怖いよ。命中怖っ。ラスト。
This is what I do.
これでも 60% か。こっちが当てねえとまずいぞ。集団ファイヤー。
We have this
頑張
covered.
って当てて。
I've got an ace up my sleeve.
お前でも 60% か。もうよかった。これならコニーでも倒せる。あ、それでも92。
I sped a weakling to their demise.
あ、ちょっと待って。死ぬ。なんだかな。ああ。レレちゃんが道塞ぐ。これさ、回復って何今の。あ、カルケスだ。
You're fresh out of luck.
急ぎたいのに誰だろう。誰も急がなくていいのか。あ、急ぐやつがもう全員左行ったから。さすがドローミ。
Almost.
マジックシールドね。
Thanks.
ちょっと待って、有利するだけにして。よしよし。
I put in some work.
Yeah. Why waste it?
持ち前の魔力でゴリ押してる。よし、いくら。
Aha.
まあ、力はもう大丈夫かな。次こっち。 わるか。
No time like the present.
連番食らう前に
Let us help.
入場パワー。
Now's our chance.
上級、ベルが上級結構急ぐから。ウーポさすがに次のターン仕留めるから大丈夫だと思うんですけどね。
Adorable.
ドロあ、お前もそっち来たのか。商人たちはもう大丈夫だ。マリアンヌ隊列、ベレちゃん道塞ぐ、クロートとイグナートで倒す。できるかな。マリアンヌ隊列あ、いけんな。もったいねえが仕方ない。神かな。
I'm getting better.
Huh?
いや、クロード触れられたら死ぬぜ。これ一部でもこれなんだ。
Never underestimate an outsider.
触れなくなってるし、もっとない。モノコロ。アイテム。いつまでこういう感じときしない。次こっち。優秀、一発しか打ってねえのか。そこにユーリスに全部任せるか。なんとかなるほど。
The sun.
だけある。どっかいける。 つけられればいい。ユーリス上に送る必要もないかもしれないな。ユーリスはここ行く。次飛んでくるから。こいつまずコニーがワンパンしてできればいいんだけど、もしいければ。何？魔法プラスサイカーディアンビート。何それ？知らん効果か。
I'll aid you. If you say so.
しゃべったか。これで一発で割れる。コンターンで仕留めろ。ちょっと傷つけるのいいな。リッシーコニーユーリスは邪魔しないように。だから吹っ飛ばない。いいね。
Don't expect much more than that.
もっといい方法だ。 キルソードが結構重いのか。ラファエル、次のターン倒せ。呼ぶ必要はない。登って。
Gotta use your head sometimes.
このターン道塞ぐ。道は塞がるからよしとしよう。魔力変換最高。
Good try. Good try.
逃げろ逃げろ。あ、牙で減っちゃうんだ。あれ俺も誰マークしてる？
You're stronger than I look, yeah?
当てて。当てなかったらリオリスが倒す。
You were outmatched.
このヒールがいけるかな。飛ばして。
May my foes someday forgive me.
全員倒せ。
Don't forget who you're dealing with.
俺いつもバルカナに来られるとね、めんどくさいな。
Sorry, did I hurt you?
友情パワー。次こっち。まあみんなのご飯だな。
I can do this! Who knew?
Hey, look at you.
少しのバトルモンクを発動。トレード、出るパンチの公開。
Thank you.
Gotta do what you gotta
まあ来る
do.
よね。今度はよ。札泥。
Allow me to demonstrate. You didn't give it your all.
パンチそっちに来たか。証人はこのターンで全員逃げた。このターンでやること。できればじゃあ沈めたいけど、
I'll celebrate later.
よしよし。惜しいところが大
Gotta
体
keep
上がった。
improving.
パンチが怖いんだよな、パンチという弓が。特にバルタなんかこの位置に殴ったら死ぬ。一旦下がる。ラファイダー全力に下がる。
You're fresh out of luck.
ラファエルがギリギリそうだ。ああ、もうやばい、回復スロー間違えたんだ。パンチきっちり引き受けるか。ゆっくり飛んでくる。弓か。
Much needed.
Too weak. Yeah.
Predictable.
ああ、紋章来ちゃったか。
You fought well.
このターンやること、パンチ倒せ。あー、めっちゃ不安。外したらバルカのご飯。
You lost to me?
まあ、こっちもあったらもう消化試合だな。ああ、深い森か。今殺しか。
Of course I won.
お必殺出した。魔法受けのコニーが先行する。 ゃ。お前深いにすんにはちょっともったいねえな。
Predictable.
Pointless.
Allow me to demonstrate.
うわっと。
That is that.
あ、ご飯の時間だよ。あんまりなんだよな。イグナーツの友情パワーで。ああ、そっか。クロード外したんだから。コンバットアーツ、ポジション。ダメならマリアンヌが仕留める。漬物に火でも添えて。ああ、火力マシマシだ。スチール、コンバットアーツ、カーブ、スチール。
Strength in action.
レベル10には上げておきたいんだよな、ラファエル。
Still got room to
お
grow.
前もいい成長すんな。このターンはね、相手する。友情パワーで受ける。
Unexpected.
すげえな、追撃飛。ここに設定戻した方がいいかもしれないな。手立てつけてる余裕はないけど。物拾い。よし。よしよし。
Stronger the better.
魅力低く。ユーリスはちょっとレベル上げるわけにはいかない。漬物いっぱいだ。
Won that.
よしよし。ボスはベレで、ベレというか中にいるローレンツだな。まあ、でもバルタが物拾い中だからちょっと一瞬ストップ。一番力の応援、ここで一番欲しいの、ちょっと力の応援持ってるバルタなんですよ。
What do you think you're doing? Don't get in the way of our duty.
Your duty? You're letting monsters wreak havoc on innocent people.
Shut it. It's got nothing to do with you.
ダメだ、お前には関係ない。 これで動いてくるようなもんだったらもうベレが全て殴る。
No hesitation.
ローレンツのレベル上げ。
As expected.
Now!
あーレスト持ちいねえんだよ、うちのクラス。
Be mindful.
ダメだな。ベレきつい、このターンは。誰で倒そうかな。レオニーだな。コンバッター飛びポジション。お、ちょうどベレが近くにいる。ブレイクショットトレーニング。いいや、相手が拠点に言えばお構いなしだ。さあレオにとどめだ。
I'm not looking forward to telling the Count.
Looks like we took care of
報
him.
告できないって言ったのか今。
That man mentioned the Count. What could Count Gloucester have to do with all this?
アカウントってあれか、今日に顔向け報告できない、報告したくないって言ってんのか。日本語版だとこうなんて言ってたかな。テイクケアオブ、自分は面倒を見るとか、なんか子供の面倒を見るとか、そんなイメージだったぞこれ。でもここのテイクケアオブってあれだよね、なんかこう自分のなんか下に置くみたいな、そんな感じだよね、きっと。もうカウントも意味多いんだよ、数とか今日とか当てにするとか。グロスターハブとなんかそんな感じ。バルトレスター傭兵ビクター紙幣プライベートミリタリー。まあ、紙幣団って意味だな。
Thank you so much. We're safe now, and it's all due to your efforts. I can't bear to think what might have happened if you hadn't shown up.
あれ、ここでもまたベアが出てくる。
Yay! A happy ending for everyone.
もうみんな無事だぞ。
If you don't mind me asking, were you headed to the Regan Dukedom?
We were. We traveled around the Alliance selling our wares. I heard this route was dangerous, but...
Dangerous, you say? Are you referring to the recent cases of merchants being attacked on that route?
That's right. We can't turn a profit without going to Deirdre. I don't know what Count Gloucester's thinking.
グロスタールが何考えてるのかわからん。今日伯爵は何しようとしてる。
I had a feeling it might be. You're certain?
Looks that way. I think he's unhappy with merchants contributing to House Regan's wealth.
不幸というより、なんかこう、不幸というより、こう、上ではないっていう意味か。
It seems like he's been at odds with them forever. They say even the previous Duke Regan's death.
Was that the Count's fault too?
It's only a rumor, but it was Count Gloucester himself who lured the late Duke Regan out. If I recall correctly, he invited the Duke to his estate to strike a deal on some valuable art pieces. I believe the Duke brought a pair of merchants with him to assess the pieces in question, but alas, it seems those merchants lost their lives alongside him. A terrible misfortune. I wish these nobles wouldn't get us common folk mixed up in their feuds. You came from Garreg Mach, right? I'll send some wares your way as thanks for all your help.
Those merchants.
Yeah, that was my ma and pa.
ママとパパ。
My parents received the request initially, but they had other business. They recommended Raphael's parents as substitutes. We could never have imagined. Yes, he's Lawrence's father.
Okay, okay. That's enough of that. It's just a rumor, right? So who cares? Even if it's true, that's our parents' business. It's got nothing to do with us.
But you...
あ、ローレンツ君って言わなかったな、今。
You got no idea what really happened,
Oh, yeah.
right, Ignatz? And I bet Lawrence doesn't know either. The way I see it, it was monsters that killed my parents. They died in an accident. I got no reason to hate anyone or blame somebody else for their deaths. I don't have time for that. I got my little sis to worry about instead.
Raphael...
Now that that's settled, let's head back. What do you think that merchant's gonna send us? I hope it's food.
おほほほ。ナイスガイとグッドマンの違いを誰か教えてくれ。
Yes, he really is.
金塊。ショートアックス使うやついねえよ。ヒルダ弓だし。ショートスピア使うやついねえよ。ああ、いいね。
My, thank you
ショ
so
ートスピア
much.
とか弓にがあれシルバンあたりじゃないの使うの。
I am
ショ
grateful.
ートアクスも弓苦手なエーデルあたりか。
I have gratitude. Thanks so much.
Teach. Solon and his lackeys. Their whereabouts have been discovered. Apparently they're lurking in the sealed forest, not too far from the monastery. Rhea has called back all of the knights who were out searching to round them up. Seems like it could take some time for them to make it back here, but she didn't ask for our help.
なぜ秘密のままに。
Perhaps to prevent you running headfirst toward revenge? It's only natural that you would leap at the chance for it. Anyone would.
No, I will not allow it.
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there. They are the ones who took Geralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
個人的な感情は抑えてもらいたい。You can't stop me。スマブラでもあったね。
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Gerald would be unbearable.
Listen, Rhea, Lady Rhea, this move is the most strategic. The military strategy I'm devising will soon echo across Fodlan's history. I'm sure of it. Just think about it. Most of the knights are still far away, and we can't afford to have Sedith and friends abandon the monastery. So the only person who can take action now also happens to be our best commander. It's Teach, and wherever Teach leads, we'll follow. And since you've taught us that this sort of thing is always a possibility, we're already prepared for battle. We can buy the knights more time, not for revenge, but for a defensive attack on behalf of the monastery.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy? Understood. I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
We have our orders, Teach. Now all that's left is to pull out a miracle.
ベレちゃんを最終バトル文句にします。パンチの達人ないんだもん。座敷の時間だ。あ、これ朝日。どこに行くと羽、あれ羽しいだっけ？マスターが結構求められるから。なんだ、魔法か？
I passed!
あら。ほんとスリル、近距離連射だけで戦ってんだな。さあ、ユーリスも最終のトリックした。
That was a breeze.
しかしトリックスター似合わねえな。バルタ。グラップラー、100ホイ。
Was there ever any doubt?
これでもうみんな上級にはなったから。ローレンツもあとレベルだけか。大丈夫でしょ、この章はそんな長くなかった。みんなの、ここでちょっと一旦みんなの目標整理は前やったか。ユーリスももう B あればいい。A 欲しいのイグナーツ・リッシー。リッシーもマクイラハジャまでつけるか？まあ、リブはユーリスとごくごくお茶を飲んでいきますか。じゃあちょっと支援会話見てきます。手遅れにならないうちに。ちょっと垂れ流しでいいかな。ちょっとおトイレも行ってきたいので、その間。
Claude, are you aware of the most recent conflict within the Alliance?
Hello to you too, Lawrence. And you'll have to be more specific. The Alliance is always bickering over one thing or another.
Margrave Edmund is raising objections over the assignment of his troops to the eastern defenses.
If you please one noble, another will only gripe. No matter what happens, there will always be conflict.
That is just the kind of lackadaisical attitude that causes more conflict among us than necessary. Now, listen to me carefully. House Edmund may not hold much land, but the land they do control is quite rich. They also maintain a thriving port. Their influence is poised to rival even the most powerful players in the Alliance. Yet they claim they cannot spare a fair share of troops? Do you find it acceptable to let such an obviously unreasonable objection stand?
It's not as though the threat of Elmira to the east has proven all that threatening of late.
Such negligence! What makes you so certain the Almirans will not attack us tomorrow? If certain dukes hold back their proper share of support, it will only serve to weaken House Goneril's hold of our eastern flank.
Calm yourself. I am well aware that the financial situation of House Edmund is quite exceptional. However, what you fail to realize is that they are lacking in troops. They're not lying when they say they don't have that many to spare. As it were, the Almirans have been nothing but peaceful since we refortified Fodlan's Locket. And are you aware that Margrave Edmund paid the majority of the costs for those repairs?
Is that so?
In fact, it's largely thanks to the skilled craftsmen he assembled that the fortress is now so impregnable. I, for one, wouldn't want to attack a fortress as formidable as that.
I do see your point. If House Edmund has already made its fair contribution, then that is all we can ask. Very well. I withdraw my objection. But even the sturdiest fortress needs soldiers to defend it. If we continue to squabble amongst ourselves, it will eventually fall.
Well, and here I thought he only cared about status. Still, if someone like him really came to lead the Alliance, it would not bode well for Elmira.
Yes! Time for food! Hey, Ignatz! Is this seat taken?
Oh, hey, Raphael. I'm done eating, so you can sit here if you like.
Really? But there's still food on your plate.
It's fine. I'm not that hungry. Anyway, I guess I'll be heading off.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ignatz! Want to train with me?
Oh my, that equipment's looking rusty. Let me fetch some oil.
What's the matter? It always looks like that. Come on, we'll take care of it later.
No, you have to do it as soon as you notice. There's oil in the warehouse. I'll be right back.
Hey, Ignatz.
Hello, Raphael.
Are you busy? I need to talk to you.
No, that's... Oh, almost forgot. It's time to return this book to the library. I'll just...
Hey, hold up. Are you seriously gonna keep running away from me?
What? No, I'm not running.
Yes, you are. Every time I try to talk to you, you make up some excuse and run. What's going on? You were a lot friendlier to me when we were kids. You were always so excited to show me all the neat stuff you had whenever I came to visit. We'd play hide and seek with my little sis, draw pictures, and do other fun stuff too. Remember all that?
Things can't be the way they were. It's regrettable, but it's the truth.
Regrettable? What's there to regret?
I mean, you know, what happened to your parents. My parents are the reason your parents died.
You're still upset about that? Look, it's like I told you. My parents' death was an accident.
No, but see,
Oh, I see. But we're done talking about this. You gotta stop beating yourself up over it. It was an accident.
He's just putting on a brave face. No one is that forgiving.
Hey, Marianne, what you eating? Mind if I join you? I'm starving.
Huh? Oh,
All my favorite dishes are on the menu today. I might have grabbed too much. You want some?
no thanks.
All you've got on your plate are leaves. Are you sure that'll fill you up?
I'm done eating now. I have to go.
Huh? You're already done eating? But there's still food on your plate. Hey, Marianne! Huh. Maybe she's not feeling well. I should probably go check on her later.
Oh, is that so? I'm so happy you found all of that food. A little gray starling told me that you can find berries if you fly out toward the mountains.
Oh, I found Marianne. I didn't know she spent her time here. It sounds like she's talking to someone.
What's that? You want to try some nectar from the flowers in the greenhouse? That might be tricky. I guess you could try it if I'm already there. Otherwise, you might get locked in.
Hey, Marianne! Who are you talking to? Huh? Oh, the birdie flew off.
Yes, it looks like he has. What are you doing here, Raphael?
You were acting a little strange when we were eating earlier, so I wanted to check on you. I was worried.
That's sweet of you, but I'm fine.
Are you sure? Well, that's good to hear. As long as... Wait a minute! Were you just talking to a bird?
Excuse me?
I knew it! You can talk to birds! I'm right, aren't I?
Yes.
That's incredible! This place is full of interesting folks. But I didn't think anyone spoke birdie.
No, that's not it. This bird just happened to be speaking human.
Amazing! I hope I get to meet a bird who speaks human one day.
Hey, Teach, do you believe in gods? I don't necessarily mean the goddess of the Saros religion, just gods in general. Do you believe that incredible beings who control the fates of all really exist? That's not the answer I was expecting. Though, honestly, I've recently become a bit of a believer myself. I've always hated the idea of praying to a god. After all, you can only really rely on yourself. I still believe that. You can't win a war by leaving your fate in the hands of a god. Only tangible facts can really decide a war. Which side has the most troops, the best tactics, the better organization and planning. Of course, miracles can happen, and by that, I mean things that are completely outside of your control. Things that only seem to add up if you believe in the concept of fate. Things like, well, like meeting you, for example. You just seem sort of impossible. I think everyone would agree with that. You can wield the sword of the Creator. You're a tactical genius, and you have this strange ability to earn the trust of anyone you cross paths with. Before I met you, I never imagined that it was possible for someone like you to exist. And yet, now that I know you, your presence in my life has quickly become invaluable. In fact, it's hard to imagine making my dreams come true without your help. Because of that, I can't believe for a second that our meeting was just a coincidence. That means it must have been fate. Maybe it was a miracle, or maybe some god empathized with me in my dreams. Again, I don't mean the goddess of Fodlan, though I suppose it may be hard for you to grasp what I'm talking about. People all over the world have different ideas about who or what the gods are, right? Even in distant lands across the ocean or over the mountains. They have gods who see the world as a whole, who don't care about Fodlan's borders, who don't meddle in our affairs, who don't grant life or take it away. And maybe, sometimes, they'll make a miracle happen. A god like that, that's the sort of god I think I could believe in. Careful, Teach. You'll anger the followers of Saros if you say things like that. I'm just speaking my mind, that's all. I think people should be free to believe in whatever gods they want. If a person believes in a god and that god becomes a support system for them, that's a good thing. That's what a god should be. Anyway, maybe I've overstepped a bit. I knew you'd understand. In any case, let's keep this conversation between the two of us, yeah?
秘密に一言言ってんのかこれは。ローレンス結構なんであんまり出してないぞ。
What is it, Marianne?
I'm curious why you've been eating your meals near me as of late. I'm not much for conversation. I'm always at a loss for words, and I never know how to respond to questions.
Well, it's true that there are some who prefer a lively dinner table, but I prefer to eat in peace. With you, my meals are a relaxing experience. In fact, you are the most peaceful dining companion I've ever had.
Really?
There is a real grace and fluidity to your every movement. I greatly appreciate refined table manners. Observing you all this time, I believe I've realized what is so striking about you. Your beauty comes from the heart. It is an inner beauty. It is not some flamboyant pageantry, a product of external adornment or grooming. When I first noticed it, I thought that it could use some refinement, a little polish. But I was mistaken. You are perfect in your natural state, just as you are.
You think I'm beautiful? Just the way I am?
Certainly. To add a superficial luster on top of what you already possess would be offensively redundant.
No one's ever said anything like that to me before.
Alas, I am the only one with eyes. But perhaps it is for the best that your beauty not be revealed to all the world. Yes, it is certainly better that only I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, can appreciate your true magnificence. And on that note, I bid you farewell.
What a strange person. But being called beautiful just the way I am, that was nice to hear.
ローレンタスかイグナツとはもう B まで上がってんのか。イグナツとの B 上がってくれればどうにかなるよ。
There's yet another option.
Lawrence, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Hilda. I'm using these pieces to represent soldiers on the battlefield. This will allow me to better visualize concepts of strategy.
Very good. Is it fun?
Oh, it is utterly engrossing. Look, swap out just certain pieces for others, and the board completely changes. Then, even considering the same types of units, employing different individuals calls for a new set of plans.
Oh, I see. Or I kind of see. It's hard for me to grasp really complex things like this.
Nonsense. It's thanks to your many requests that I've been adapting my fighting style of late. Working to accommodate you has convincingly shown me how essential it is to rethink tactics on a continual basis. After all, the risk of getting hurt is greatly reduced if you are prepared for any situation. So now I will be ready for anything.
Lawrence, you're so wonderful, I'm at a loss for words. I'm not just saying that to flatter you either, honestly.
Tell me something, Hilda. Did you make all of these ludicrous requests of me purely so that I might have the opportunity to develop myself? Because if so, I am deeply moved. Thank you for caring so thoughtfully and passionately for my personal growth.
You're welcome.
If you will permit me to return the favor, I do have one request to make of you. Will you hear me out?
usually one for fielding requests, but I can make an exception in your case, I suppose.
I would be so pleased to have the opportunity to observe you in action, in the heat of battle. Would you be so kind as to oblige me?
Oh, very well. You've convinced me. But if it gets too intense, you'll help me out, right?
やべ、何言ってんのか全然わからん。貴族同士の会話は難しいぞ。
Hello, Leonie. Busy as usual, I see.
Yep, lots to do. Not like you fancy nobles. Hey, can't you see all this stuff I'm carrying? Come on, move over already.
Alas, I cannot comply with your request.
Can't even ask a noble to take a step to the side, huh? That's a joke, right? You're kidding.
You've injured your foot. I could tell immediately by the way you are favoring it.
What?
Heavy lifting will only worsen the injury. Please, permit me to examine it.
Hey, cut that out! Isn't that improper or something, bowing to a commoner?
I am not bowing to you. I am tending your wound.
That's not what it'll look like. Hey, it's fine. Leave it.
Easing the burdens of the common folk is a natural obligation of the nobility. Now hold still and keep quiet for a moment, if you would be so kind.
That's a real pretty way to talk about sitting around in castles doing nothing. Let me tell you, everyone in my village is so grateful to be taxed up to the eyeballs for the privilege of— Ow!
アイボールってなんだ?
Oh, it's quite swollen. And you're feverish. Fortunately, I do have an ointment here that should be of use.
What? You just carry that stuff around with you?
Certainly. It won't do to be unprepared if I happen across someone in need.
I don't get you, Lawrence.
It seems I've neglected to pack bandages. I'm afraid this handkerchief will have to suffice.
What, that fancy thing? Bit of a waste, isn't it? Hey, no thanks. I don't need some noble's pity.
What about the help of a friend? I am as much that as I am a noble, if you recall.
More of your weird logic.
There, that should ease the pain. And since you are recovering, allow me to carry this burden for you as well. There we are. Now, farewell.
I really don't understand that guy. Oh no, I completely forgot to thank him.
Hey, Ignatz. What you doing?
Cyril, hello. I was just looking outside. Are you off to work right now?
I'm gonna get a bucket and get rid of that big puddle everybody keeps walking around.
Oh, you're getting rid of the puddle over there? That's a shame.
Huh?
I've quite enjoyed looking at the puddle. But pay me no mind. The work needs doing. I know.
Huh? What's so nice about it?
Well, look at it. With the addition of the puddle, the whole landscape has changed dramatically. Plus, it's perfectly unique. No two puddles are alike. Light will never again hit the water in quite that way. This whole landscape is unique, in fact. Here, now, for us to enjoy. It didn't exist a moment ago, and it won't exist in a moment.
I guess you're right, huh? Weird. I never thought about the rain that way. How it makes the world look different, and how that's kind of special, I mean.
Your mood just brightened, Cyril. And that made the world a little brighter, didn't it? That's the other thing about looking at a landscape. The view is affected by the viewer's feelings.
Huh. Maybe you're right. When I remember it, I think Elmira was a real dull and lonely place. Once you're out of the city, there's nothing but the plains and sky, and they stretch on forever. You can lose yourself out there. That's the kind of place it is. It's strange. When I remember it now, even though it's lonely, it also seems real pretty too.
Maybe the image in your memories is affected by your emotional state. Anyway, it sounds fascinating. Endless plains, boundless sky. That's Elmira, huh? The thought of it makes my pulse quicken.
You're a big weirdo, Ignatz.
Am I? I suppose I am.
Sitting around, talking about how pretty puddles are?
Well, when you put it like that. Still, I'd love to see Elmira someday. Cyril, after the war, would you go there with me? We can make some memories of your homeland that aren't all dull and lonely.
I don't know. Maybe, but yeah, I'll think about it.
考えておくよ的ぐらいか。
Oh, hey, it's you. Going for a walk again today?
No, I'm on cooking duty today, and I have to head into town for some groceries.
All on your own? I'd better go with you. I'd be worried if you went by yourself.
No, please. I can manage on my own.
But won't you have a hard time carrying everything back?
Not at all. I'll be fine. I'm just replacing a few ingredients. Also, I may not look it, but I'm actually quite strong. I've been exercising every day.
You're right. You don't look it. Your biceps are a fraction of the size of Raphael's. If you start fumbling around under the weight of all the groceries, and then you trip and spill everything everywhere... Look, I'm just saying that could be your future. It could happen. It doesn't look pretty.
That's what you think of me, huh?
Yep. You're honestly a bit of a mess.
I see. If that's how you feel.
Oh, knock it off with the wounded puppy dog eyes. As though I'm some sort of villain in your story.
I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. I'm just a bit sensitive, that's all. You're talking like you don't respect me.
I see. So now it's my fault? No matter how grown you seem to think you are, there's so much you're incapable of. You can play at being a mature adult, but it only ever complicates things, and that's exactly what makes you look like a child.
Oh, enough already! Would you just leave me alone?
Maybe I went a bit far that time. But he's so stubborn despite his ineptitude. I can't just leave it be. He's so foolish, constantly making a mess of things. Wait, but then...
No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
What he said to me before. To everyone else, do I seem just like Ignatz?
イグとリッシーってさ、B プラありそうだけど、ないんだ。
Hey, Marianne? Are you there?
Yes. Can I help you?
Do you have a minute?
Huh? Oh, I...
Then, if you don't mind, would you come with me for a moment?
So, did you need something from me?
Yes, indeed. I have an urgent request.
Have I done something?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Really, you don't have to worry. Would you close your eyes, please?
Then how will I know where I'm going?
Just take my hand. That's it. There, right there. Perfect. Now open your eyes.
Oh, the town is glowing from the sunset.
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
Very much so.
I was looking at it earlier and I thought to myself, I have to show Marianne.
But why me?
Because you're always looking at your shoes. You never get a chance to appreciate the scenery.
Oh,
See, the best thing about the scenery is, it's always changing. With the weather, the time of day, the season. So every view is unique. Never to be repeated. If no one sees it, it's lost.
You could have just enjoyed it on your own.
I wanted to share this beautiful landscape with you.
Thank you. I'm not sure what to say.
Hey, that's okay. I won't try to express this beauty in words either. Just look and remember. This will make for a nice memory. And maybe remember that I was here too.
I will. I really will.
ちょっと俺的に初めて見るやつは後回しかな。この場合リッシーとツリーだ。
Ah, found you! Hello, Lysithia. Hilda? What's that box you're holding? It's making me nervous for some reason. Your big sister Hilda's here, and she's going to make you look all grown up.
ヒルダお姉ちゃん。
I don't recall ever asking you to. That's right. I knew exactly what you needed. You didn't have to ask. Now take a seat. With makeup, you can't just pick your favorite colors. You must choose colors that suit you and the occasion.
お気に入りの色じゃなくて、あなたに合った色を取り上げる。
If you'll be up close and personal, if you're going to a ball, for example, you want to keep it subtle. On the other hand, if you're going to be on stage, the colors should be overt.
I've never used makeup before. It sounds complicated.
複雑に感聞こえる。
Let's put up your hair to show off your neck. But we'll leave a few strands hanging to make you look more vulnerable.
Why would I want to appear vulnerable? I don't want to be attacked.
This is for wooing, not warring. When you're older, you might understand the importance of looking a little vulnerable.
水薬
You're treating me like a child. But I guess it's mostly harmless.
Now, when you're standing, put your non-dominant foot a step back. It looks more elegant. When sitting, don't lean back, but don't slouch either. And ensure at all times you're gracefully extending your fingers.
Gracefully extending? Suddenly standing and sitting are an exhausting activity.
ああ、 サドリンって突然って意味で使ってたけど、いきなりって意味でも使えるのか。
Hilda, that's enough. This is wearing me out. I knew you had potential. You'll go far, my darling. A couple of years to develop your charms, and no girl will outmatch you. I'm not sure I'm cut out for this type of thing. Oh, believe me, you are. With a little help from me, you'll have men falling at your feet. No thanks. You're more suited to such things. I'll leave it to you.
あんたに任せます。そんなことは私に合わない。
I haven't the time or the energy to fuss over how I'm perceived. Even with my best efforts, I'll never be as good at this as you are. Still, this was rather fun. Thank you, Hilda. She really is brimming with untapped potential. When she smiles like that, wow, even my heart skips a beat.
あれ、強化パッチってフレンとローレンツとラファエルだから。レオニー。強化パッチ。
Hey, I'm about to take out the trash. Got anything you want me to take?
How about these? Just some old study notes of mine.
Wow, that's quite the pile there. You sure it's all fine to throw away?
Of course. It's all safely stored in my brain now. If I concentrate, I can access any of it with ease.
Why am I not surprised? I wish I had even half your power of concentration. Okay, here we go. Ugh, this is pretty heavy. Well, it'll be a good workout. Oh, but you were telling me not to take my training so lightly. Still, can't hurt to get a little exercise in. I'll just take it at a run. See you later. What is it, Lysithia? Was there something in that pile of paper you wanted to hang on to after all?
No, that's not it. There's just something I want to say to you.
Ask じゃなくて say なの。
I'm sorry for saying your way of doing things was inefficient. You've clearly grown plenty strong, doing things as you have. Not to mention, multitasking and training in that way surely presents interesting challenges.
Well, sure. But if everyone has their own methods, then your methods aren't wrong either. All you did was share them with me, so there's no need for apologies.
謝る必要なんかないよ。
Still, it's probably beyond me to imitate your levels of focus and concentration. How do you even manage to throw yourself into only one thing like that?
I haven't much choice. I can't waste even a single moment.
I can understand that. I'm sort of the same way. I hate feeling like I'm not getting enough work done. Anyway, you should just do what works for you. You've got something you want to achieve, right? That's why you feel pressured to study so hard.
Yes.
Then focus on what matters to you. Leave the rest to people who have the time for it. And hey, if you need any heavy lifting done, you know where to go. The way I see it, it's all training.
You know, Leonie, you're so kind, so strong.
Whoa, what's with the compliments all of a sudden?
I was just thinking what an incredible partner you'd make.
Really, you've got all of the perfect qualities. What?
I'm not simply saying that. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
You're making me blush. What a strange way to compliment someone.
Marianna Hilda だけか。
You've been an enormous help. Thanks so much.
Excuse me. I have some more supplies that just arrived for the infirmary.
Oh, were there more? I thought I'd gotten them all.
I just have bandages and other small things, but there might be more coming.
Well, I just got the boys to bring in the heavy bottles. Looks like we can't fit all of it without some rearranging, though. You know, if you'd arrived earlier, you could have helped me tidy up.
My apologies.
I don't really need your apologies. I need your help.
Oh, okay. How can I help?
How can you help? I said tidy up, didn't I? See the shelves there? See if you can clear out some space and tuck away the bandages.
I can try.
Hey, careful, Marianne. There's some strong stuff in those bottles.
I'm sorry,
No, look, just leave the bandages for now and move the bottles from the shelf.
I can do that. Now the bandages fell.
No! So in the end, I did it all by myself.
I'm sorry that I was no help. I just got in your way.
It's fine. We'll even it out with pastries.
You want me to get you pastries? I guess I can.
You seem so thoughtful and composed, but you're surprisingly clumsy. It's such an odd mix. I practically have no choice but to take over for you.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Hilda。スリルだけか。クロードの B って後なんだ。
Hey, Cyril! Cyril? What is he staring at? I see. Hey, what are you looking at there? Anything interesting? Let me have a look. 3 apples, 2 bags of ointment, 1 piece of graphite. Intriguing. Some sort of code, perhaps?
Nah, I was just asked to go out and buy the stuff on this list.
Oh, that's all? Sorry for interrupting in that case. This is kind of a one-person job, so I won't bother you by offering aid.
Well, you actually helped a lot just now, reading that list for me like you did. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't tell anybody, because I've been trying to keep it a secret, but...
秘密にしてる。感謝もしてるし、誰にも言わないでって言ってるから秘密にしてる。
I don't know how to read, so I wasn't sure what to do with the list.
なんて書いてあるかわからない。
Is that so? But why do you keep it a secret?
I'd hate it if people figured I wasn't up to a job just because I couldn't read.
黙ってるけど読み書きできない理由は、読み書きできないのを理由に仕事くんないのが嫌
You're
だ。
always welcome to call on me for help. I'd be happy to.
Thanks. I will.
I really mean that. Anything you need.
Okay.
Good. Now, you'd better go get those supplies before it gets dark. Do you remember everything on the list? Need me to read it one more time for you?
That would be pretty helpful, actually.
All right, listen up. I'm not gonna do this a third time.
Lysithia's not a good liar, is she? She knew I was in trouble right away. Hang on. Did she just want to act like a big sister again?
お姉さんのように動きたいのかな。
But she looked real happy when she was helping me. And I think I'd like to see that smile again sometime.
ヒールだ。
Ah, Cyril. Cleaning again, I see.
Hilda, you're in the way. Move it.
I'm supposed to refill the horses' water troughs, but I can't find the buckets. I was told that they'd be in the usual place. What's the usual place?
いつもの場所って言ってたけど、いつもの場所って何なのか。
Maybe you'd know where that is if you did your job sometime.
仕事してたらどこに、仕事にしてたらどこにあるのか知ってただろうに。
You know, Cyril, I don't want to interrupt you while you're cleaning, but...
Come on, the buckets are over near the wall, where they always are, because I put them there.
いつも置いてるから。
Okay. Thanks for your help. You're pretty strong. I bet you're tired, though. Come on, let's rest a bit.
Okay, just for a minute, though. I got more work to do.
I'm not a fan of awkward silences. Anything interesting happen lately?
Figured you were the one with something to say. Quiet don't bother me.
黙る。沈黙は困らない。
I need an interesting topic for this letter I'm writing to my brother. I'm stumped.
Your brother write to you a lot?
Constantly. Yeah, he must be bored. He's always going on about how worried he is for me. What's worse, if I take too long to reply, he gets more worried and writes more about it.
返事を出すのに遅れたら、とっても心配してもっと書いてくるの。
Write about your life, maybe. You know, stuff like, I got real lazy again today.
本当に怠けている。
Or maybe, can you believe I still don't know where they put the water buckets?
あとは、こんなのもいいかもね。水のバケツがどこに置いてあるかもわからない。
You're mean. Do you really think that little of me?
You're a lazy gal who gets people to do her work for her. I never knew anybody like that in Elmira.
パルミルでは見たことないよ。君みたいな怠け者。
Oh, really? So Lady Rhea isn't the only difference between Fodlan and Elmira after all?
I don't like comparing Lady Rhea with you, but I figure you're right.
ではあんた君を比べないでよ。君みたいな怠け者をパラミラでは見たことないよ。レディーレアはパラミラでもフォルダでも違ってないっていうか。
You know what's real weird? Nobody seems to mind picking up your slack. Even me.
Ah. 誰も君の怠けを取り上げたりしない僕だって。
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing worth repeating. Anyway, I gotta get back to work.
He's such a diligent boy. I don't think I've ever seen someone from Fodlan work that hard. Oh, hang on. I never got an idea from him about what to write in my letter. I guess there's nothing for it. Maybe I can just write about Cyril.
2人はそもそも話がそんな難しくないから読みやすかったぞ。バルトとコニー。
Oh, this is pointless. My head's about to split in two.
Wow, Balthus, what's with you, friend? Never seen you so deep in thought. Next thing I know, snow will be dumping out of the sky here in Abyss.
Shut your trap. I'm driving myself crazy over here. Got a lot on my mind, okay?
Like?
Ah, fine. You know how I never got any stories out of you the other day?
How could I forget? I won every last round. It was clear that both Lady Luck and the goddess herself had given up on you. Your powers of deliberation weren't any help either.
You caught me off my stride, got it? But it was clear I'd never win a story from you, so I went digging.
Story.
Uh-huh. I was especially curious about that crest of yours, so I went rifling around for a lead. And got to thinking.
You must have time on your hands if you're spending it thinking. Well, let's hear it.
There's a story they tell where my mom grew up. Long ago, the village got in a squabble with some folks looking to conquer the place. A village elder gave some holy red stuff to their wounded soldiers. Some kind of liquid, who knows? After she did that, some of them made a complete recovery, against all odds.
ちょっと待って。なんかの液体を残す。村の長老は神聖なる赤い何か。ウォールド。知っての通りか。これをした後、完全に回復した変な話。
The rest of them were changed, but not for the better. They up and vanished before long.
とうの昔に消えてしまった。
And then?
Crests suddenly manifested for the ones who survived. They weren't inherited or gifted by the goddess. It's a real thinker, yeah? A real thinker.
Near death but survived, despite all odds. Wait, the elder whom my mom saved. Could he have used something similar?
あ、エルダー長老じゃなくて年寄りか。年寄りが母さんを救った。似たような話を知ってる。
No, it can't be. Yet, something here is unsettling in its familiarity.
Hit the mark, did I?
I don't know whether you hit the mark or missed it entirely. But your story was a cute one, regardless.
当たってるかどうかわかんないけど面白い話だ。
The truth is, I've been trying to sort out who I am. And, well, I haven't been successful in it.
真相は俺も明らかにしようとしたが、うまくいかなかった。
I don't even know whether my mother is truly my birth mother. Or why it is I have this crest.
生まれの母親。俺の母親か俺の生みの親かわかんない。
At this point, I have nothing but speculations. Maybe I'll sink into my grave without ever knowing the truth.
真相はわかんないまま墓の下にいた。
Lots of things in life don't have an answer. Just pick the story you like best and run with it. That's better than finding out a truth you can't live with. You can really mess your head up like that.
Damn it, you're right. To think that something so trivial could bother someone like me.
Look who's a quick learner. Thinking too much will sap your energy, pal. I avoid it whenever possible. In fact, it's been ages since I last thought so deeply. My head is really hurting now. But if that old legend is true, what was that holy red stuff? What happened to the vanished soldiers? Once I start thinking about all that, I keep going round and round in my head. And then it's dawn. And then it's nightfall. And then it's dawn again. And...
こんがらがってきたってことだけは伝わるけど。
Hey, Office?
Let me at him! Not a fight then. That's what I get for overusing the old noggin.
You damn fool. Hey, shady lady. I see you're working into the wee hours.
I have asked you before not to refer to me that way.
Right, whatever, sorry. Anyway, what kind of bizarre spells are you weaving?
An excellent question. It's a brand of spellcraft many have dreamed of, but none have achieved. A revolution in magical theory.
Revolutionary spellwork, huh?
Steel yourself for this. The working transforms leather boots into licorice, the old serviceable shape with a new, sweeter taste.
レザーブーツはリコライ革の靴が甘いものに変わる。
Huh. That's certainly something. I'm sure you'll ravage the economy with this one. So, why boots precisely?
なんでブーツか。
I was inspired by your suggestion that licking the nobility's boots would fulfill my dream.
貴族の靴を舐めるという提案が私の夢を充実させた。
I went to my chambers to discreetly taste my own boots. They were less appetizing than I had hoped. The thought of licking boots day in and day out was revolting, but then I thought, what if? Tonguing licorice boots rather than leather ones would make the whole ordeal much more palatable.
ニコライスブーツ。革の靴よりもまあなんか舐めてみたけどまずかったから甘くしたって言ってんのか。
This is no run-of-the-mill penny ante black magic. This is something new. Black licorice magic. I could lick the boots of 100 nobles if they all tasted so scrumptious as licorice.
Are you some kind of damn fool?
バカかお前。
The common mind often has difficulty distinguishing between genius and idiocy.
バカと天才は紙一重って言ってんのかこれ。平民にはディスティングリッシュ。
You set me the challenge of licking boots, and I would say that I have risen to it ably.
Correct. I told you to do that. But I think you took what I said just a bit too literally.
Then how did you mean it? Does the licking not count if the licker enjoys it?
It's mostly something you do by way of acting subservient. I'd even lick the mud from your boots, my lord. Get it?
What? Are there nobles so depraved that they would take satisfaction in such a thing?
There sure are. I've licked a boot or three in my day.
3回舐めたことがある。違うな。3ってなんだ？アイブリック。靴を舐め。
Indeed? Oh, did it not turn your stomach?
Well, of course it did. There's hardly any dignity in bootlicking. Talking to you is truly entertaining. You're a special kind of strange. I've known many a noble in my life, but none like you.
貴族は知ってきたけど、お前みたいなやつは見たことない。
I was just dealing with a bunch of them, so the difference seems especially stark. Though, I guess you're not technically a noble at this point, are you?
You were dealing with nobles in the dead of night? Wait, what? Did you just call me strange?
Oof, I'm exhausted. Better go hit the sack. Don't work too hard, milady.
I did not give you leave to go! Ugh, his rudeness knows no bounds. But I'll have my revenge, perhaps by exposing his business with these nobles. He'll rue the day he loosened his tongue in front of me.
コニーとバルタ。
What's with all the ruckus, I wonder? Wait, isn't that Constance?
This has nothing to do with you, so keep your nose out of it.
Yeah, none of your business. Unless you're his girlfriend, that is.
You ascribe too much to me, sirs. I haven't the qualities that Balthus seeks in a partner.
So prissy. you Balthus's lady or not?
Softly, please, softly. Such accusations are slander upon his good name. I have no place in the heart of one so freewheeling and glad. Were there a list of suitable partners, I should deem myself to be at the tail end of it.
If you're not his gal, then step off. We're trying to spread some juicy Balthus gossip over here. You're nothing to him, so why ruin our fun?
Because what you say is unthinkable. If you attempt to spread lies that strain credulity so, it will be your own reputations that suffer. Your reputations or your bones, should Balthus ever learn of this deception. A hairline break may heal, but the powder he makes of a man's skeleton is another matter. And that's to say nothing of the jelly that will be left of your organs. Are you not concerned?
He'll do what? Oh, guess spreading lies is a bad idea. Good thing I'd never do such a thing.
Right. This is all a big misunderstanding. Thanks for the heads up.
We're just gonna back away now. Have a nice day.
I've saved lives today. They didn't deserve the fury that he would unleash. But then, few would. Is that not Balthus standing there?
Hey, why'd you say all that scary stuff about me? Don't tell people things like that. They're not the ones ruining my reputation. You are.
Oh, how short-sighted of me. I believed myself to be acting in your interest, but I see now that I was mistaken. I shall regret this indiscretion until my dying day.
死ぬまで後悔した方が良さそう。
Clearly, I need to take anything that falls out of your mouth with a grain of salt. Maybe the whole shaker. Still, you did stop those two from talking about me. Regardless of how you did it, I guess I should be grateful, so thanks.
This magnanimity is in keeping with the wondrous man I know you to be. So open, so accepting. You are a paragon for others to follow.
Sheesh. Maybe it's better when she treats me poorly. Being praised like that is downright uncomfortable.
後でちゃんと見とこう、この2人。放射支援も見終わったし、1月の課題出版。ベレはバトルシスターにすぐ。スキルとかって大丈夫？使わないもん下げてた。お前は式いらねえだろ。まだこっちの方がいいよ。命中安定のために。式はどうせ当たんないし、他は食らったら死ぬようなもんしかないし。計略が何発も撃つもんじゃないから。つけるもんがないんだよな。飛燕は。 町を通る盗み系入れとく。バルタ。当分持つものないな。コニーも食らったら死ぬようなやつだし。ペンギン。ドレインパンチ、ラッシュパンチ、フェリングパンチ。命中補強ねえのが痛いんだよな。クロードはもうこれでいいよ。さあ、イグナーツ、いよいよつけるもんが多すぎる。といっても、イグナーツの場合、もともと命中めちゃくちゃあるから、局所そんないらないんだよな。これも命中1話あるし。クルトガングに備えてトライアングル飛ぶやつ増えてきたら検討してもいいんだよな。でもスマッシュが便利すぎるんだよな。レオニーももう局者はいいやなくて、スリルが逆にいらない。マイティブロー。あ、これ合剣か。出てから考えよう。行くぜー。禁じられた森のなんか。
Thank you so much.
The sealed forest is up ahead. Visibility is awful there, so everyone needs to be extra cautious.
You seem to know a lot about it. It is just a forest, isn't it?
ただの森。
Have you been there too? Oh, never mind. Listen, just like I told the Archbishop, this is not a war of vengeance. It's a riddle, so to speak.
復讐ではない。
Those guys are undoubtedly planning something terrible. We need some kind of clue as to what.
あいつらが疑いようもなく恐ろしい。
The attack on the Holy Mausoleum, Flane's kidnapping, that foul business in Remire, the demonic beasts at the chapel. It can't go on. We need to figure out their objective and stop them from achieving it. That's our mission.
あいつらの目的達成を目的を明らかにしてそれを達成するのを止める。それがミッションだ。
So we have our mission now. We had better not fail.
失敗しない方がいい。
It is a difficult task, but we will succeed.
It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
An enemy whose objective you don't understand is a frightening prospect.
We're gonna destroy him. It's our mission!
I will have my revenge, whatever it takes. On that, I will never budge.
Leonie, you will have what you seek.
I'll admit, vengeance sounds pretty nice, but don't forget that we're here for information. Luckily, we can easily find what we're looking for while getting revenge for Gerald. Right, Teach?
Hmm? 簡単に見つかる。なんか探し物が簡単に見つかるとか言ってんのかな。鍵開けマンはもうここにユリスいるから彼に分かる。メンバーなんで10人なんだよ。誰置いてこうかな。まあベレ・ローレンツは続くんだろう。ベレがイケイケ状態のうちにここ弓もそんないないし、あれこうだな。スリルは多少成長遅れても近距離連射があるからどうとでもなる。灰色トリオは左。
How kind of them to welcome us with some demonic beasts. They're not playing around.
Hello, you're here. Welcome to the Forest of Death.
喋り方がえげ。
My name is Kranya. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me. This is what I really look like.
黒に声低く。
Now, you vermin, I'll take down every last one of you.
Stay focused.
槍か。
Let's get to it.
左。
Sure thing.
でね、鍵開け持ってないから。39の AS16。運転任せられんのもいません。 バルタイちょっとインチキボール
Let me at him.
頑張れ友情パワ
The
ー
sun.
命中不安組
Who, me?
Ready and willing.
Ready anytime.
Who, me?
レオニーも
Leave it to me.
いやレオニー左だな
If this takes too long, I might be forced to escape. Oh, or do you simply intend to let me go? How accommodating of you. As for me, I intend to kill you all.
Too weak. Do or die. Yeah!
マリアンナ普通にベレをリポジション3人でバロ
Shall try to play my part.
Don't underestimate us.
しまったあと3人がかりで割っていくユリス君火力ないっちゅねね次のターンバルタフィンブルに沈めておく
This brings me no joy. Watch and learn.
Adorable.
いいねいいね沈めろ
Predictable. Allow me to demonstrate. It's over.
スティールで1分一発持っていけねえかなマリアンナねマリアンナ右の魔導士に体力 たいです。かけたいけど。インプローダーかな。なんと持っていけんのか一撃で。
Sorry, but victory is mine. I expected as much.
最後にここまでは持っていくんだ。
We'll cover you.
まず割ろう。
I think now is good.
何十カリカリするんだったらここにずっといいんだよな。ミッシュちょっとできるだけ進んで。ヒルだと叩き割り。できねえかな。まあいいや、必殺出せば同じ。
I'm so sorry.
お前が必殺出すんだよ。よしよし。
Huh. Ugh.
イェーイ、もう一枚やる。ヒルが攻撃する場所間違えたもん。あと3枚か。
Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
2
Who, me?
これでいい。弓がいんのかい。3人。
Sure thing.
やりコールだからちょっとダメだな。
Let me at him.
ラッシング、ラッシング。
At least you're no coward.
Let's get to it.
レオニーブレイク。この子に見る。
Better accept it.
有利者だ。
Let's dance.
よ 良くねえなこいつ。分かってはいたけど。
The sun.
ああ、まあマリコは外さないからいいよ。おいで。
Watch and learn.
Wait.
花。はい、耐えて。危ね。両方当たるのは 25% だから。いいや、普通に空間かけよう。
Out of my way.
ここにワンパンいける？あ、無理かな。いけるかな、ワンパン。ここをレオニーが倒す。スティールならいけるんだ。
I'll celebrate later.
次。ガラタいけ、スーパー持ってけ。ダメならレスキュー。
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
これならいけんだろ。友情パワーで。
I sped a weakling to their demise.
全員倒せ。
Stay focused. 最近剣使ってねえな。どっちかならいい。スティール4パンいける？いける。 Allow me to demonstrate. Predictable. Let the lesson begin.
That was amazing.
マリアンナ・リッシー回復。
This might be my limit.
あんめちゅ不安。友情パワーにかけてみよう。
You lost to me?
先に進む。 命中不良のちょっそれでクロードもしてみる。
Ready and willing.
Never underestimate an outsider.
イグナイトもまだスナイパーまだまだ遠い。外したらマリアンナ。
You underestimated me.
いや、しかし本当にウォーロック似合わねえなこいつ。よし、とりあえずマリコ外すなリステアは。
Homie?
I've still got room to grow.
今インチキボールバラタンとかになってるのか。
Leave it to me.
ヒルダのとこに行くな。ベラもいいけど。速さの腕は欲しいの誰だ。ユーリスお前だよ。ユーリス君今どうにつけてやるか。削り切れる。
How do you like that?
アンボレの習得はみんな近いかな。
I'm still not where I...
何言ったのかちゃんと見てなかった。
I think not.
Yeah.
Whee!
We have this covered. It's time.
ローレンスがなんか普通に経験値もらえてた。鉄壁持っているね。
My contribution. I've got an idea.
エンジェル、セラフィムがある。
You're in my way!
再開されて90。とてもじゃねえけど普段使えない魔法ガンガンつける。
My blood compels me!
I did it! I did!
Huh. ラファエルが成功するどうだ。スティール通関、コニーとレオに行って、ダメだ、コニーのこの位置はまずい。一発は耐える。45、30、20近く空いてあります。セリン。これならコニー殴られてますよ。いいね、いいね。サジタリちょっともったいなかったね。
I won? That can't be right.
しゃあない。大丈夫、バルタンなら耐えられる。よくよけた。ユーリスでもこんぐらいかよ。終わってしまう。ヒルだもん
I've got an ace up my sleeve.
もうユーリスぐらいじゃねえと吸収の剣なんかまともに使えんわ。ブレイク。さあ、レオニーで当たるのでしょうか、果たして。ブレイク 100% いける。
Almost.
白間はノッテルだっか。まあ、割るだけなんだけど。ヌーベル完成。
Worry not.
命中不安。 一周ドローバック。
Strong enough?
いいね。
Hey, good job.
ベレ2つ？あ、持ってるね。これ来い。
I'm sorry.
ペンには友情パワーを高めて。
You're a fool to be so brazen. You'll never avenge your father at this rate. I'll have to kill you too, with my own hands.
Predictable.
鉄壁の前には無意味な速さ42。朝のなんだ速さ42って。遠距離に対してはプラス30に書いて。だからちょっと戦闘会話見ておきたいんだよな。
Monica, you'll pay for what you've done. I told you, I am not Monica. I am Kranya. Do not call me by that fake name. I don't care what you're called. I don't care if it takes my last breath. I'll kill you. Please, my powers are beyond your comprehension. You're just a filthy worm.
まあちょっとこいつとレオにはちょっと分が悪いわな。いや普通に空パンで死ぬんですけど、鉄拳のウィングスイープ。
Oh, how cute! You're trying so hard. But now it's time to die.
よかった。あー、でもこんなもんになっちゃうのか。なんで終わりに置いたんだ。一番命中出せるの誰だ。62。56。よかった。いいね。
I wonder how much more I can learn.
そんないいね。 お前剣なんか持ってきてないよ。
Solon, don't just stand there and stare. I need your help.
Yes, you most certainly do.
Huh?
Have no fear, Kranya. Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy vermin that have long infested it. The time is finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Please, help me.
Be gone with you, Fellstar.
What was that? Where did you go, Professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell. An eternity wandering in a void of nothingness, never to return to this world. To think, we almost had the sword of the Creator.
I don't believe anything you say. Our professor is still alive.
That's right. Our professor is no ordinary human.
I refuse to believe that Teach would die in a place like this.
It is possible that death has yet to find your friend, but there are worse things than death. Drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape, overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
Hey, all I hear is good news. Teach is still alive. And if that's true, then there's only one thing to do. Defeat you while we wait for Teach's triumphant return.
Prepare yourself. We will avenge our leader here and now.
How trite. But if you wish for pain, I shall oblige. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
You fool! What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? Are you just a boulder that rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense. Apologizing won't make things right. This darkness is terrifying.
あ、やべ、ソティスの外伝、そうか、今月までだったのか。
As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this.
あ、技能玉するって言った。
This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I mean that it would take a god to leave this place. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
できてないよ。
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet, there is no other choice. Do you recall your father's diary? He said you were a child who never cried nor laughed. I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then, I feel I was a part of you. I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you.
The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again. The power of a goddess. The power of the progenitor god. My name is Sothis. By now, you must be well aware of what that means. I am the one who watches over Fodlan and the creatures dwelling there. I am Sothis. She who died and then returned.
信じられない。まあ、知ってた。
There is but one thing left to do to save us from this darkness of eternity. I must now use the power of a god. However, I lack a body of my own, and so I must relinquish all the power that I have. To you, the time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear.
消えちゃうの？そんなの。
When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be apart. But I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it. So long have I been on this path with you. Through you, I got to see and hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time. I may not have acted like a goddess, but it was certainly fun. For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound. Now, we must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too will join as one. Your wish is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for words. I know your heart as though it were my own. Your will and mine are now as one. Both sides of time are revealed to you, and you alone. You know I am the beginning. What shall you do?
So the Fellstar consumes even the darkness itself.
消費するなのか、クラウって。
Teach. You are Teach, right? I always believed in you. I knew you could cut your way out of anything. Let's go ahead and take down Solon, and then we can reflect on what happened.
What did you see in the darkness of Zaharas? This would be impossible. The only being that can withstand that darkness is... Unless I dispose of you myself, I may never have the chance to send you back there.
さあ、ご飯がいっぱいだ。はは。あ、ちょっと順当に合流だな。 しよし、魅力
Luck
と
is
速
on
さ。
my side.
速さなんかベルに負けてないこの子。さすがにベルには負けてないか。コニー、バルタ回復からのバルタインチキボールで受け。
Thanks, pal.
So sorry.
クロード友情パワー準備。あ、魔法持たせるの忘れてた。
Watch and learn.
はい、パンチ技能だ。
No hesitation. It's over.
やっとベレも式 D に上がった。
The glory of progress.
ヒルダもう一発撃てるよね。
Oh, I got it. Come on.
How's this gonna help?
役に立つ役に立つ。
Predictable. You didn't give it your all.
いいねいいね。
Another step forward.
I'll show you.
お、
Who knew?
よしよし。
I think I've gotten
ラファエル、
stronger.
ほんと成長激しいな。
I knew you had it in you.
張り切れる。
I'll keep it simple. Huh?
ユーリス君からよくない。ユーリスこそ魔物切り覚えてほしいんだけど。クロードがね、スティール。潰してみるか。あー、ちょうどいいの覚えてた。魔物打ち。
sun.
割るだけだったら
Of course I won.
ゴミを拾った。
That's the stuff.
また餌が来たぞ。マジでもう一旦待っていいな。
Can I get a do-over?
やりすぎた。もっと
You were outmatched.
ゴミを拾った。イグリスも結構トリックスター急ぐんだよ。過ぎるうちに稼いで。
Hilda! Hilda!
友情パワー。友情パワー準備 OK。ベルちゃんの貴重な反撃手段。軽くゴミ。ユーリさんも火力期待できないからこのまま回避方面極めていってもらいたい。
Appreciate it.
このターンでやること全員倒せ。あ、違う、この GG 動いてくるのか。
You've got to try.
まずこいつら友情パワー高めておきたい。
I can't afford to lose.
マリアンヌも経略行った方が良かったか。マリアンヌはエッチだから魅力高いし、いける。
I'll aid you. Is this okay?
火力はコニーとリッシーに任せて。
Let me at him.
Leave it to me. This is what I do. I see.
Ready and willing. Sorry, but victory is mine.
Me too.
Unleash, pals.
Who, me?
I'm all sweaty. Don't ex-
次のターンで終わらせる。
Sure thing.
ユーリと遊んでてくれ。
The sun.
Ready anytime.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
イグナース力外さねえな。
Let's get to it.
レオに下に切れるもしかして。
That's the spirit.
お
I'll celebrate later.
Close call. Smile for me.
絶対レイピアの使い方じゃねえんだよ。
Stay focused.
ベルちゃん準備。 あるかな。ナーツ添えてヒールダが直接乗り込んでもよし、コニーがレスキューをしてもレオニーはゴミ拾い。
Let's dance. Out of my way.
いけんな、あと少し。
Let's
どうしようかな。
Hilda! Hilda!
イグナースが
Thank you. Much needed.
アシストは
Yeah! My efforts are paying off.
I am terrified by you, even though an emotion like fear has no place inside me.
それのような感じはないと。
That means you must be eliminated.
No hesitation.
こんなのまともに相手してない
That I would lose to mere beasts.
よし、ローレンツあとレベル1。
I thought I gave it my all.
あらら。
But this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
I guess this is still far from over.
よし。ベレは早くパンチを覚えた。パンチ覚えてパンチ。
Teach! We won!
やったね。
I'll be honest, when I lost sight of you, I broke into a cold sweat. But Gerald's killer is dead. All's well that ends well.
そうか。
You're kidding, right? I understood putting it off while we were in battle, but now that it's over, just go ahead and spit it out. That hair, those eyes, that unfathomable power. What happened out there?
実は
You mean to tell me that an entity who claims to be the goddess was living in your mind? And it's been that way since you were a baby? And this goddess entrusted all of her goddess-like power to you and then vanished. It's a difficult story to swallow, Teach. But the way you look now, I guess I've got no choice but to believe it. How could something like that happen? There must be a clue in Gerald's diary. If you believe the diary, there's a high possibility that Rhea did something to you when you were born. That's likely when all this began. What in the world happened to you as a baby? And what was Rhea after? Teach! What's the matter? Did you trip or... Wait. Are you sleeping? This must be an effect of the goddess's power. I wonder if Teach's body can handle the strain. Think, Claude. What now? Maybe Hilda can help carry her back? She'll complain, but she won't refuse.
Time's flow, see the glow of
やっべ、神祖の外伝行き忘れた。
Professor, you must remain still.
何が起こった？
Everything is all right. There is no need to worry. Those who are trying to harm you are far away. How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you. Your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fodlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are my... Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you, always, always and forever.
じゃあ今日はここまでにしようと思います。見に来てくださった皆様、ありがとうございました。またよろしくお願いします。